We are taught that to be heard, we must shout, that to lead, we must dominate the conversation. But look closely at any high-stakes room, a boardroom, a negotiation, even a party. The person holding the real power isn't the one making the most noise. It's the one saying the least. Here is why the quietest person in the room is actually the most dangerous, and why you should never underestimate them. There is an old truth that wise people understand instinctively. You learn nothing while your own mouth is open. While others are busy trying to prove how smart they are, the quiet observer is busy understanding the game. They aren't just listening, they are collecting data. They notice the shift in tone, the nervous tick, the hesitation. Because they aren't focused on what they want to say next, their mind is free to study everything happening around them. In a world of broadcasters, the listener is the one who holds the keys. 1. Silence creates a vacuum that others rush to fill. Human beings are uncomfortable with silence. When the quiet person pauses, it creates tension. And what do people do when they feel tension? They talk. They overshare. They reveal their insecurities and their true intentions just to break the awkwardness. Meanwhile, the quiet person stays calm. They let others expose themselves. By saying less, they become a blank canvas. People project their own assumptions onto them, often assuming they are smarter, more confident, or more powerful than they actually are. It's the ultimate social hack. Let others dig their own holes while you just watch. 2. They are impossible to manipulate. If you know what someone is thinking, you can control them. Loud people wear their hearts on their sleeves. You know what makes them angry, what makes them happy, and what they fear. But the quiet person? They are a black box. They process before they react. That pause between stimulus and response is where their power lies. You never quite know what they're thinking, and that uncertainty makes people cautious around them. In psychology, unpredictability commands respect. When you can't read someone, you naturally tread carefully. 3. Their words carry weight because they are rare. Think about economics. When something is abundant, its value drops. When someone talks nonstop, their words become background noise. We tune them out. But when a quiet person speaks, the room shifts. People lean in. Why? Because we know they don't speak unless they have something valuable to say. This is the power of scarcity. One sentence from them can cut through hours of nonsense. They don't need to repeat themselves because when they finally speak, everyone is already listening. So, stop fearing the silence and stop feeling the need to fill it. Real strength doesn't need validation. It doesn't need to be the loudest voice in the room to be the strongest presence. Watch more, react less. Let your actions and your occasional precise words do the talking. Because in the end, the lion doesn't need to bark to prove he's the king of the jungle. If you want to master these psychological edges and upgrade your mindset, hit that subscribe button. We dive deep into the science of success every week. Don't miss what's coming next.